Stealing content is cool, but what I'm about to show y'all works a lot better. So, business owners, brand owners, creators with offer. You want to know why the strategy take what's working on social media is so common right now? I think we all know it is because it works, if we're being completely honest. The thing is, it does have its limitations. A lot of people will hear this advice, start recreating content that is already performing, and when they eventually hit a plateau, they'll have no idea why. The reason is because their whole content has just been stealing from other people, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you my thought process of what I do when I see content that I like, and then also 10 questions that me and my team answer on how to make your content when you are inspired by someone else. Today, we're going to be talking about a purely organic content funnel for a Christian clothing brand. So if you fit in that super niche group, this is all yours, I guess. I mean, you're in the lucky you had the jackpot pretty much. All right, top of funnel. Today we're going to be talking about the Magen project. Magen project? They do really cool stuff, but like top of funnel, a lot of their stuff is POVs and skits. They like sometimes they have this like one comedic skit. I thought it was pretty funny. It's, hey, can I get 50% off? And then obviously the next like frame is just them half of their clothes, right? They do a lot of like POV. They're really into the thrifting space because that's like what a lot of their target audience wears. And like you see a lot of it, they have like the same formats really. And obviously, right here, they're optimizing for shares. They want to get as many people inside the door as possible without selling to them, really. If they find the clothes nice and they want to buy just off the top of funnel, they can. Actually, I think they have a password for drops only, but that's besides the point. They're just trying to get as many people possible in with these formats of the POVs and the skits. Their middle of funnel, a lot of it is showing off a lot of their shoots, and they're starting to show a little bit more of the clothes. They'll show it off a little bit. They'll have these like more POVs, but it's more catered to the clothing themselves. You can't mix faith and clothing. You can't mix Jesus and clothing. You can't make good clothes as a Christian. They'll show off. They'll do like outfit of the days, stuff like that. A lot more showing the clothes themselves, and also they'll talk a lot about their convictions as a believer. And this is really showing. It's really separating the fans from the strangers because the strangers might not be able to resonate with this content as much, but the fans that are really supportive of the brand, they'll get even more conviction about the brand, right? And then the bottom of funnel, super pretty simple, just showing off the clothes, announcing drops, stuff like that. You want to buy, you can buy. So basically, I want to show y'all this content funnel strategy just to show that like there are ways that you can take this stuff. First of all, is repeatable formats like shoot stuff from the shoot days, content about the shoots themselves. POV, you could talk about your faith, clap back at critics. This was a repeat. These are repeatable formats, and then the signature series is. This is also really big when it comes to content because series as a brand makes you memorable if your audience sees it several times. So for the brand that I'm working with right now, or I'm going to start working with right now, is going to be highlighting the shoots themselves, highlighting the shoots with verses, highlighting the lifestyle of loving God, being good people, and also individuality. Here are some examples that we have, highlighting the clothes themselves. That's basically what we are starting to do right now. The reason why I bring all this up is because you have to understand the circumstance of your brand. Like if I just took like three of these reels, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this one, because I saw it on social media. And I was like, oh, it looks cool. Let me just make it. I wouldn't have understood the context behind what they're doing or why they decided to do it. So here are 10 questions that me and my team have when we're looking at content. One, what happens in the first 2 seconds? What forces you to keep watching it? What open loops or unanswered questions does the hook create? Could this hook work in a completely different topic, or is it specific to this type of content? who specifically is this video made for? Who is it built around? What emotions does the video make me feel or the audience feels? And when in the video does it hit? When is a payoff? That's kind of like the same question, but a little different if you think about it. Would someone share it? Shareability is super big, especially for top of funnel content. But honestly, all types of the funnel, it's super big, right? Is it a trend or a cultural moment? Because like obviously it's a 10-year anniversary of the mannequin challenge, and then we shot that with this brand. But if we just like did the mannequin challenge in like, I don't know, 20 years when no one even remembers it, they'll be like, what's going on, right? What does the creator's existing audience bring to this video that a stranger wouldn't? So like, again, with the Christian clothing brand, if someone were to do a video like this that says Jesus is the only way, but like a lot of the audience, if the audience is like Muslim, I mean, you're like, what? Why would I do that? You know, so that's another question. The last question is, what can you take from this format without copying the content itself? So obviously, we've looked at this stuff right here, and we have come up with our own formats right here, right? We've been inspired, but we've also seen what has worked for them and put it into our own thing. So if you are a brand owner, I don't really work with brand owners, but if you are a brand owner, business owner, or a creator with an offer and you need help with this, in the link in my description is everything, all the ways you can contact me, and we could just chat it up if you need help with anything. If not, you could take these 10 questions, and y'all have a great day.